So, y'all, we've got turduckens, we've got Jesus Christ Superstar while driving through the gates of hell. And we have Travis Kelce. Y'all, this is a disaster. I don't know what the motivation is behind this show. And I just can't believe that we've got 3 more weeks after this of this. There's 10 episodes, 2 episodes each week. And y'all, as tired already. This will probably be the fastest review because I wanted to get this out before our live that will immediately follow this release, where we'll be talking Grotesquerie episodes 3 and 4. So, again, it's just crazy as hell. Merritt is doing her acting reel because, again, she wants to be on my half ton, my 500-pound life. All right. We already know what it is with Merritt. She's going to eat, but apparently, she's got the hospital curtain up behind her, and behind her, there are orderlies roaming about. This is not real life. This is a grand illusion. Some people are saying that this is hell. Some people are saying that this is something else. I don't know, but we are not based in reality. Again, I thought a dreamscape before, but so they're talking. Lois is being hypercritical. She's got her bottle, baby. Every scene you see Lois in, she's gonna have that bottle, and she's basically like, "Girl, that's not what you want to do. Oh, because you came from such a terrible home, yada yada yada." And Merritt's not trying to hear it. And she says, "You know what, Merritt? I want to do something special for you. I got all of the ingredients to do something special just for you." And what was that? What was that, you might ask? I want to make you a turducken, which is a turkey on the outside in enveloping a chicken and a duck with stuffing and all the sides you can imagine. And literally a spread just for her. Lois has her vodka, and Merritt's got this entire turkey, chicken, and duck devouring it. And Niecy had the audacity to say, "I was gonna make a cherry something for you for dessert." And she said, "This will be my dessert." Do you know that they have a sat down there and ate all that? Did you know that? Did you know that's what Merritt did? It just listen, it's the level of excitement and glee, all the puns intended, Ryan Murphy, that she had on her face. "Why were you holding this back, mom? You can make this the whole time and you never did." Again, whether it's dream or reality, Lois has her drink and she's gonna drink it. But honestly, it feels like a dream in a dream in a dream. Basically, in episode 3, we see again her navigating. She goes to the hospital again, basically to kind of well, I think that happens in episode 4 where she's saying her goodbyes to Marshall, but she's going in there because he has a bed sore, and Nurse Red is like, "I want power of attorney." And the fact that she's actually considering giving this stranger, if she's really a stranger and not his mistress, power of attorney is insane to me. But again, her motivation and worry is about this case. So after the turducken, she's at home. She gets a call out of her sleep after we go through this weird dream sequence, and they're like, "There's been another crime scene." And of course, she got to call Sister Mary Clarence every time something pops off. She gets there, there's flashing lights. She's drunk. She can't even make it up the stairs. And everybody's like, "Lois, Lois, Lois, what are you doing? You can't be here." "I can't be here. I'm not for the community. You don't even know who these people are." And so we get into this room, and it's like the Baphomet, right? But with the Baphomet head, and then it's like the body with different body parts from apparently sex workers that Lois had a tight connection with. So that's something that we get out of this episode. That's her history. They say that she has never not solved a case, and she worked with the less than desirables of society, right? She was there for them. She took them to appointments, and this debacle, I don't even want to give it life because it was terrible. Just stitched together and sat up there, right? Father Freaky Deaky Freak Factory hears about it, and he's getting turned on and excited. He and Sister Mary Clarence have a near situation. She want it, she gotta have it, she need to have it, and he casts her out. Okay. And then she starts going through this whole melodramatic. I don't know if it was like she was being possessed and these were the demons doing something to her when she was in that hallway. I thought she was gonna throw herself over the banister, honestly. Father Freaky Deaky is held to task by the council and basically checks them and lets them know everything I'm doing here is working. All right. We used to burn witches at the stake and it drew everybody to the church house. That's all I'm doing. He said, maybe we should even do an OnlyFans for the righteous. Ryan Murphy, you got to be stopped. Then we see Father Freak Factory in the sanctuary with his lace and leather on. I'm damn disgusted, honestly, if I can be honest with you. Driving away from the hospital, Niecy, because but before she leaves the hospital, right after talking to Nurse Red about the power of attorney, she bumps into who else? Freaky Eddie, Freaky Fast Eddie, okay, aka Travis Kelce. And Travis, why are you here except to be fine? That's the only good purpose I can see for you being here. You are fine though. You are fine, but this is clearly fantastical. She's in a fantasy land, and apparently this is her dream guy. Travis Kelce does remind me of the guy that Niecy Nash's character was with in Claws. If you watch that show, it was actually a really funny show. Rhoda, whatever his name was, but Travis Kelce does favor that man, and he loved him some Niecy Nash down bad. And so they're talking, he's like, but I see your movements are off. I don't want you to have any regrets. And so regrets is what stood out to me in that. But honestly, I was hoping that this was going to be like a mystery where there were breadcrumbs and clues, but I think that the theatrics, the extra, the histrionics are a bit too much for my taste. So anyway, she leaves there, gets in a car accident because again, he said it, and that's the foreshadowing, right? And so she wakes up in the hospital, handcuffed to the bed. Blood alcohol was 13. Now, the other cop who was defending her before was at the hospital and says, listen, I'm trying to get you out of this, but you got to chill out. You're doing the most. She really felt for her. She said her husband's in a coma. She's dealing with this, and that. And I'm just like, well, yeah, she is. And so she gets her boo thing, Travis Kelce, to get her under, out of the handcuffs, get her dress on. He want to sniff the dress, look like to me. And then they run off into the sunset. I said, so I guess he was like, F this job, I guess. And that's how the episode 3 ends. They are driving off into the sunset in his cherry red, whatever it is. And I'm thinking to myself, what the hell is going on? Enter episode 4, which is even worse than episode 3. Um, she's saying goodbye to Marshall at this point, and Nurse Red is eavesdropping, and she's talking about all of these things about grotesquerie, how the end is near, and he is the reason, he is bringing on the end, and that she may or may not be back depending on if he gets to her before she gets to him, and just a lot of fatalist kind of statements. Nurse Red is like, she done pickled her brain with all that liquor. And she has. And she has. This is the end of time. And Red's gonna have that power of attorney because that's what she wants, even if it's just in Lois's mind. Um, yeah, I'm disgusted. In this episode, Father Freaky Friday and Sister Mary Clarence go all the way to the jungle, and it was disgusting. Later on in the episode, she and Niecy are on a mission because Merritt got the box open. We have coordinates. They follow the coordinates and they end up in hell, riding through the desert. There's a what is it called, you guys? A wildfire. But apparently it's on a fault line. There's natural gas underneath and earthquakes. And so as soon as they get there, they're warned by this guy allegedly who worked for the EPA. And he's like, you guys got to get out of here. It looks hellish. But not to mention that during the car ride, Sister Mary Clarence starts singing Jesus Christ Superstar. Now, I'm a Jesus Christ Superstar aficionado, all right? And I knew this was Mary Magdalene's song. I don't know how to love him. I don't know why he moves me. He's a man, just a man. And I've been with so many men before in oh so many ways, okay? And then, but I will give it up to Sister Mary Clarence because she did sing down, okay? She sang down to the ground, full voice on this car ride. But, she sang. Then enter Lois. Girl, because why did you feel like you needed to sing the song? Because I guess they're besties. And I honestly think that Sister Mary Clarence I think she represents Niecy's other nature because later in this episode, we also find out that she doesn't believe in God at all. She sits with the priest for confession. They meet a black man who's not going to leave the forest fire and that we've got to go through it. Episode ends with a woman in all bloodied, looking like damn Lilith. Okay, if you know, you know. And she says, "Get go, go, go! He's coming! He's coming! He's coming!" Lois hits the gas, and that's it in a nutshell, y'all. Join us for the live where we'll talk about all of the things in grotesquerie. You guys drop it in the comments below. Let me know what you're thinking of this show so far. Again, it's probably out of my depth. Um, I don't know. Thank you guys for watching. See you in the next video. Bye.